Good morning, everyone. It is 10:50 on Monday, July 13th. This is Georgia Playhouse. I'm doing a check-in reading, and also I got a new tarot deck, so I wanted to share some of my thoughts about it with you. It is called the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. I don't know who that is, but I haven't actually bought a new tarot deck since, well, I actually got one as a gift for Christmas. Haven't bought a deck since then. I've bought a lot of oracle decks, but I haven't bought any tarot decks. This one is just beautiful. These happen to be my favorite colors, turquoise and pinks and white. And this is the back of the cards. The fronts are quite bright and kind of beautiful. They're just like aquamarines and bright pinks and blues and yellows and tans, black. It's quite a beautiful deck. Cardstock's good. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. And they weren't all stuck together when I got them, which was a nice thing. It comes with a nice guidebook. It's kind of whimsical. She has an interesting way of saying things, and I'll read you one of them when we get to it. But this is the guidebook. It's small, but nice. Her writing is interesting to me. You know, it's not just flat. It's very kind of interesting, cool. It's just not flat. You know, this card means blah 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 blah. Anyway, there's little poetry with each one. So I would guess that this author, let's see, Chris Ann, artist, brand strategist, and magic maker. So she's done a lot of tarot decks. I think she's very creative. I love that. And then inside there's this little poem. This is the box. I mean, the box just fascinates me too. Look at this. Is the top. There's a little fish in it. No, sorry, this is the bottom. And then this is the top. It has this little poem in it. There is magic in truth. There is truth in my veins, where my blood speaks in sooth, and my mind has no reins. I think that's kind of cute. It's kind of like the whole thing with the deck. It's just really unrestrained. It's just really out there. And I did a little a reading just to see what's going on in the world in general. First card was Seven of Voices. Now she has voices are swords, materials are pentacles, emotions are cups, and inspiration, I have one here, is wands. So she's renamed the suits, and I don't think it's a bad renaming. I mean, some of them seem crazy to me, but this one seems pretty good. So the Seven of Swords is someone getting away with something. That's what it is in the classic tarot. And you know, you can see in this card that there's a person that's kind of above ground and then something below ground that's not seen, something that's hidden. And I think that reflects our government, where they're just trying to hide everything and, you know, just put their head under the sand and not deal with anything. And that's kind of where we're at now. Three of Materials is the Three of Pentacles. And I think this has to do with, you know, opening up the country, getting people back to work and all that. The Muse of Emotions is the King of Cups. I think this kind of represents our people. We're just getting kind of emotional about a lot of this stuff and a lot of the decisions that are being made. We're also kind of really fighting with each other, and there's another emotion card, Knight of Emotions. So that's like, to me, a horse, you know, going forward, and the shell and the water are symbols of emotion. So it just seems to me like people are getting very emotional. There's a lot of fighting going on. There's a lot of people that aren't talking to other people, discord in families, and that's been bred by the government, and you know, it's created a real problem in this country. Six of Materials is, you know, they're debating whether to have any more government help for the people, you know, distributing money and help for businesses and help for individuals. I think that will be coming up later this month. There will be some discussion about that. But I do think things are getting really crazy right now. There's a lot of emotions that have been rustled up, and I feel like people are butting heads. I just keep seeing a ram, and there's just a lot of butting heads. It's being fanned by the government, and it's because there's just not enough going on. I mean, I think people are angry because they don't have enough. They don't have enough money to get through. They can't pay their rent. And there's just a lot of bad blood going around now. Things are pretty bad. The last card is Awakening. And I wanted to read that because I wanted you to see what this book is like, and also because I think it's really a good card to get for an outcome. So keywords: awakening to your divine nature, judgment, facing the music, ascension, accepting and forgiving your beautiful soul. So rising above the clouds, we find clarity in ourselves, in our pasts, in our actions. The key to this judgment and this awakening, this reckoning of the heart and memory, is to be able to dish out radical self-compassion and forgiveness. See yourself as the beautiful spark of inspiration that you are. You are divine, love, mystery. And when you open yourself up to this beautiful truth, you will see that your flaws are rooted in your humanness. Beautiful soul, bright, shiny light. Awaken to the magic you possess in your heart, and see your past as the incredible lesson that it was. A history of beautiful and broken things that have brought you to right here, to this moment, to this place, where you can bear witness to your own magnificence, where the only judgment to be laid down is your own honest heart, and where a forgiveness of the spirit is a remedy for your beautiful soul. We are but ashes, fire, water, and air, laced with pure magic and dusted but with prayer. So I like that. I think we are having an awakening. It is painful. We're giving birth to kind of a new world order, a new way of being, and each of us, I think, are having individual awakenings, if we haven't already, to our oneness and our unity and the importance of the planet. And it's a giving birth, and birth is painful. There's no getting around that. So, you know, we're just having a lot of emotional stuff going on now. It's been difficult. People need money, and I think our government has worked very hard to cover up their crimes and keep all that information from the people. But we still know, we still get it, and not a good time. It's a hard time, but it's worth it, because as a group of humans, we are awakening. I'm Georgia Vallejos. If you would like to get a private reading, you can contact me through my website, www.georgiavallejos.com. And hope to talk to everybody soon. Blessings to all.